Hello and welcome to another edition of our Blackwater Insights series. This is our monthly exclusive video with Bloomberg intelligence team, and today we have Henry Jim from the Switzerland office. Great to see you, Henry.
Hi, Andrea. How are you doing?
Good. Thanks. We're actually at the Exchange ETF conference in Miami, so finally getting some sunshine after being in London for a while. So anyway, why don't you give us a quick overview of what happened last month in terms of European ETF flows?
It was a good start to the year. We saw inflows of 18 billion euros. That's a bit up from the 5 to 6 billion we had last month. But I think the most interesting part about this month's flows is that we finally hit more than 0.5% of the flows went into fixed income. So we have, of the 18 billion, 9.5 billion went into fixed income, and most of the rest were in equity, real estate, and mixed asset allocation ETFs. So that's quite a change. We're also, of course, up to 1.34 trillion in assets, 1.34 trillion euros in assets, and that's up from 1.26 at the end of December. So the numbers are looking good for ETFs in general.
That's a great start to the year. What about in terms of issuers? You're seeing, I'm assuming it's probably the usual suspects that we see, the large three firms, but anything that stuck out in particular?
No, we still the usual suspects. I'm actually still in the middle of going through the last month's numbers. However, I have noticed that there's been a few fund closures, mainly because of the Leixor Amundi consolidation. So we see some Leixor funds either being closed or merged into Amundi funds, and maybe they're just trying to be fair, but it seems like there's some Amundi funds also merging into Leixor funds.
No, that makes sense. I think that tends to be a process of either closing funds, and I think it's healthy for the ETF industry anyway to do that. Well, anyway, Henry, thank you so much for going over the flows with us. It's always very helpful to get a quick recap of the month before, what's happening, and actually here in the US at the conference, we're talking to lots of clients, and a lot of people are very interested in to know, about what happens in Europe as well. So thank you again, Henry. And for those of you who are watching, you can watch any of these videos on blackwatersearch.com. Thank you.